Last time, we faced the maze of lines for the very first time. Harris showed us that title blocks, legends, and symbols are not decorations, but silent orders. I learned that every missed symbol could mean tearing walls apart. Every skipped note could cost thousands. Maria joked about spiders drawing mazes, but Harris's words stayed sharp. Blueprint mistakes kill. The blueprint table was covered with fresh sheets that morning. The paper smelled faintly of ink and dust, like an old library. Harris unrolled one across the bench, the lines stretching like veins through a body. Some were bold and solid, others faint and dashed, curling around symbols that looked like secret codes. Yesterday, you learned the dictionary of blueprints, Harris said. Today, you learned deception. Dashed lines lie to your eyes, and solid lines tell the truth. Confuse them, and your work collapses. Maria squinted at the page. They look the same to me, just lines. Wrong, Harris snapped. Solid is real, visible, physical. Dashed is hidden above ceilings, inside walls, under floors. If you mistake dashed for solid, you cut open walls for nothing. If you mistake solid for dashed, you miss the circuit entirely. Both mistakes cost money. Sometimes they cost lives. He pointed with his pencil. John, what is this? I leaned closer. Solid line connecting outlets. Real wiring path, correct? Maria, what is this dashed line crossing above the hallway? A fake path? It's not fake, hidden. Dashed means concealed, but just as real. If you ignore it, you create chaos. Maria muttered, so dashed lines are sneaky. Exactly, Harris said. Blueprints hide nothing. They reveal everything if you know how to read. He slapped a scale ruler on the page. John, measure this run. What's the length? I lined the ruler awkwardly. 10 feet. Wrong, Harris barked. You used the wrong scale side. 1/4 inch equals 1 foot, not 1/8. Measure again. I tried again. 20 feet. Correct. And what happens if you use wrong scale, wrong length, wrong material order? And what does wrong material order cause? Wasted time? Wasted money? Correct? So basically, don't use the wrong side of the ruler. Got it? Older John, narrating. I remember a crew that misread the scale. They ordered hundreds of feet to little conduit. The delivery delay stalled the job 2 weeks. The general contractor fined the company thousands. Men lost jobs, not because of sparks or fire, because of numbers. Harris tapped a symbol. Maria, what is this? A circle with an X, ceiling fixture. What's the dashed line from it? Switch leg, correct. What happens if you miss it? Light won't turn on. What happens if it's an emergency exit? People can't see, Maria said softly. And people trapped in dark? Harris's voice dropped. They die. The silence weighed heavy. He spread another sheet showing dashed arcs between lights. John, what is this arc? Lighting control path. 3-way switch. Correct. And what happens if you wire it as a single pole? Only one switch works. And what happens in a hotel corridor when only one switch works? Guests trapped in dark halls. Maria shook her head. All from mixing up a symbol? Yes, Harris said. Symbols are silent orders. Follow them or kill with them. We practiced tracing dashed lines with highlighters. Harris hovered like a hawk. What is the rule before drawing conclusions? Check the legend, I said. What is the rule for hidden lines? Dashed means concealed, not optional. And what is the rule for scale? Use the correct side of the ruler? Maria groaned. This feels like school again. Harris leaned close. This is not school. This is law. Inspectors fail you for sloppy lines. Clients fire you. Buildings burn. Blueprints are courtroom documents. Every mistake is evidence against you. He told us about a man he once worked with. Name was Carter. Thought a dashed line was optional. Ignored it. Wired only what he saw. Weeks later, drywall covered everything. The inspector asked, "Where's the fire alarm circuit?" Carter had to tear the walls open. He never worked on a big job again. One mistake ended his career. Dashed lies ruined him. We bent over the table until our backs ached, tracing, circling, measuring. Sweat dripped on the pages. The more I looked, the more the lines turned from chaos into a map. At the end of the day, Harris rolled the blueprints tight. His voice was quieter, but colder. Lesson 1. Solid lines are truth. Lesson 2. Dashed lines hide, but they do not lie. Lesson 3. Scale is law. Respect all three, or watch your career burn like paper. Maria leaned against the wall. So tomorrow, it's more lines? Yes, Harris said. Tomorrow, you prove accuracy. Tomorrow, you learn that blueprint is not suggestion, it is law. I swallowed. Blueprint was law. If we misread, we were already criminals. Coming up next, Episode 18, Accuracy is Respect, Blueprint is Law,